Hi everybody, my name is Fernanda Cerros and I am a fourth-year student at CU Boulder. I will be graduating in May, and I've been a part of the Puksta Scholars program since my first year here, and I will now be graduating out of the program and am now an alum. Being a Puksta Scholar to me means having a permanent community, because I know that one of the pillars of the Puksta program is community engagement, but through my process here at CU, I've learned that it is impossible to engage with your community if you don't have a strong support system, or if you don't have people to engage in this work with you. Future path. Like, I figured out what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, and it wasn't anything remotely related to what I thought I was going to do 4 years ago. It definitely is tied to working with youth, and specifically working with youth in their communities and their schools to promote change. And my high school immigrant rights team was focused on changing the local charter in Lafayette to allow undocumented immigrants to vote. From there on, I also became connected with the Yes for Co collective, which is a collective that focuses on expanding ethnic studies in the state of Colorado. And I work specifically with the students from Boulder. What Puksta introduced me to was a whole group of community members that were like-minded, that had the same values, the same goals, the same wants and desires for the community, for the collective. And one thing that I've learned is that once you have people that you identify with, they call you to a higher purpose. And so it's a great place for self-reflection, for development. You will become like really close to these people. You'll have a lot of opportunities to get to know and love on all of these people and have them in your life for the rest of your life. It definitely has created a lot of partnerships, but I don't mean partnerships in the traditional sense. I believe it's partnerships of, I know I can come to you if I need help with this work that I am doing, and you can come to me. It was the world that it introduced me to, because without them, I don't think I would have found my way. I think one of the things that really stood out to me was not the award itself, but the fact that there were people that thought diversity, equity, and inclusion, and they thought it through. Like, that was such a honor, I think, especially because that's kind of what I've been trying to do this entire time. So to see that, you know, there were people who were like, yes, like, that is her. And to read those nomination packets and everything that they had to say, like, to me, that was probably the most impactful part of receiving that award. But listen, I've had more no's than yeses, and everything that I've ever done in my life in regards to social justice, I've had no's. I've had no, you can't. I've heard no, it's not a good idea, this, that, and the third. You name it, I've heard it. As a matter of fact, a lot of people ask, why are you still doing it? And I think my answer to that question is that I don't do it for me. I do it for others. Because I might not see the fruits of my labors, but someday somebody will.